Zion, Kolf, Raish, Yudhe, Square World, how are y'all doing? It's been a while. I've been in the lab, been working, making things happen. So I have to get inspired to make sure I give y'all some good content, give y'all a good video. So today, and actually yesterday I was going to do a video to let y'all know that I have manifested what I wanted to manifest. So I went into my lab. Whenever you're manifesting, you have to create the environment. So let's say you come up with a goal. Let's say you're a farmer and your goal is to reap a certain amount of crops, no matter what you're selling, to feed X amount of people. So at the end of the day, success is service. I don't know if I've said that before. So whenever you have a monetary goal, that monetary goal can really only be obtained if you're serving. Unless you're doing some type of rent seeking, and we'll talk about that. But most money or currency is obtained through goods and services. So maybe goods being you buy at a wholesale, you sell at a retail. Services meaning you serve in some shape, form, or manner. So back to the farmer. So the farmer has to buy the land. He has to prepare the land, till the land, service the land, buy tractors, seed, feed if he's got a certain amount of animals. He can also have some animals on a certain amount of acreage on his overall total acres so that he can get a different type of tax write-off. But to set that environment up to serve that amount of people to reap the profit that he is looking for. So everything is preparation. So like I said, I was going to let y'all witness me chronicling my life. This is Zachariah Money Game 2.0. Because the first part of my money game started 10 years ago. So I got up out of the working class, got into the lower middle class to middle class as far as in wages, asset, marriage, etc. So now I want to move into the rich and then eventually be wealthy, create a legacy, and have generational wealth. So you have to play by different rules. So to do that, I had to set up the environment and the conditions for that. So first I had a different money goal. So I always write my stuff down. I don't know if y'all can see that. But 2/19/2020, as I was already working on structuring how much money, because you have to have an aim, an intent. That's when I wrote down I was looking to make 10 figures. I actually said this on an interview. I'm going to actually send this to my channel that I did with the insurance company that I'm working for. My goal is to get to 15 to 18,000 gross sales per month, and that's in multiple income streams. So now I have created the environment. A couple years ago, I created a company. It's a logistics company. I've now found a new carrier where I can actually, or someone with a master contract that I can work under so that I can deliver. So, i.e. see packages all in the car. So that's what I'm doing now. I have my insurance license, my life insurance license. I actually closed my first property, my first contract, my first policy last week. So I got started the Monday before Thanksgiving. I had 2 home visits, 2 applications. Both applications were successful. One lady is dealing with a scenario where I haven't closed her out yet. But the one gentleman, he was in need. He lost his wife a couple years ago, so he wanted more coverage for his sons. So that was taken care of, and that will close out tomorrow, and I'll get paid on that. Hopefully, I'm not sure exactly how that works out. So that's good news. On top of that, I did want to make more money with the logistics company in Raleigh. I was going out of town. That's IE, the name of the company, Long Distance Solutions, doing app or gig work. That's what I ran my Uber and Lyft through, Instacart, DoorDash, etc. So now the goal is to put these three, and also some business ventures that I have going on. So the goal is to get to a certain amount of revenue generated, 15 to 18,000 per month, through different income streams. So now I've created the environment. I have a new carrier master contract that I can work under with my logistics company, where I can push to generate that amount of revenue. And also I'm going to create a strategy where I can also do in life insurance appointments also per month to get to that number. So like I said, we script and we make intent on our goals. So I wrote this almost a year ago. I'm giving myself 60 to 90 days to accomplish this, but I'm also going to write out a plan to make it happen. So I've already come up with a logistics calendar. So the next thing is to incorporate the insurance appointments also. So Squirrel World, that's what we on. You create the environment to manifest what you want, and everything is time, and you have fun with it, So that's what this is all about. Excuse me. Scripting your life, creating the environment. This is a plan that maybe I've been working on for the last maybe 18 months or a little less. Wanted to get back to North Carolina where I can generate income that I made on the road, be closer to friends and family. And I've made it happen, even through COVID. So it was some challenges. The sales dropped dramatically on the gig work side, but I fared through it. I still have accumulated a lot of debt that I'm going to pay off, but it is what it is. It's a part of business. I didn't get any PPP loans, although I could have if I was structured properly. So I have a couple of years tax returns I need to do, a couple K1. So got a lot of backlog work that I want to do. But like I said, my goal is a 10-figure goal. So that's a dramatic. So you're going to have challenges and scenarios when you're shooting for that number. So a lot of backlog debt that I got to pay off. The good news is to get to that amount of sales. And then also the goal is I do have to recreate a bank through the life insurance structure. So I'll be looking for one of my carriers that I have to actually sell myself a policy, utilizing the Nelson Nash structure. So I did lose one bank. I wasn't properly funded. The policy did go through. It was around just $500,000. That was my fault. The revenue wasn't there. I couldn't properly fund it. So it is what it is. But I do have one other venture that I'll be looking to plug into. Should free up some capital to start doing some things so I can go ahead and get that bank started. So when I start generating the revenue, I'll have somewhere to place it and not just give it out through expenses and expenditures. So all right, this is a little long one today, but like I said, it's for me and you. I'm chronicling my life. I will be trying to do more day-to-day content, but as I get inspired and things happen, I give it back. So Zain, Kof, Raish, Yud Hey, salute.